What's up guys, hope you're doing well, the main man here, and it's Monday. Well, Mondays kind of suck, but we are closer to Tekken 7's release. There's only 39 more days left. Oh yeah! Yeah, I'm a geek, but you guys knew that. I just had to make a Tekken 7 countdown calendar. I made one of these for the TTT2 release, and I remember my girlfriend at the time going like, oh my god, I hooked up with a toddler. Amazing stuff. So I thought I could show you guys what that looks like up close. And it looks like this. It's kinda neat, isn't it? I wish I had a color printer, but it only looks like this at my home. So if you have a color printer, it's gonna look more awesome. I don't know if you're as nerdy as I am, but if you would like to have this, it's linked down below in a PNG image format, well, at Imager or whatever it's called, and you can download it or print it, whatever you'd like, if you feel like that's your kind of thing. If you're as big of a nerd as I am, you know, at the bottom of a nerd abyss, you know, where you'll never come back, you know, you're just stuck on the nerdy part of town. So we've got a lot of stuff to discuss today, actually. First off, I just want to show this. Some people haven't seen this, but Hwoarang's classic Legacy outfit is available in Tekken 7, so that's really cool. That's the best outfit for Hwoarang, in my opinion. Yeah, it's just badass. And now we've got some awesome news. As you can see in the video title, the ranked match system has been revamped for Tekken 7. Did you ever play Street Fighter 4? This is what it looked like when you played ranked matches in that game. Now loading, main menu, you hit ranked match, and then you go in, it searches, and it looks like this. You can see all of the available players there in a list, and you can actually choose your opponent. And it's like this after every match, you know, you can choose who to play. So you might think this is worse, you might think this is better. I'm going to try and argue now from my perspective what I think about this. Oh shit. What do I think about this? On the plus side, I would say that you're going to avoid idiots and rage quitters. Because if you encounter one of those mongoloids, you can now go back to this list and you see his name and you're like, no, I don't want to play that guy again. And this is honestly the best thing they could have done against rage quitters, because now everyone's going to know who those people are, and as soon as you see that name, nope, won't play him, don't have to. Great, in my opinion. And you can now very easily deathmatch people. If you have a friend with similar rank and you want to deathmatch him, well, no problem anymore. You can just select him and there you go. And now you can rematch people. Did you play someone you had a really good game against, you thought it was interesting, you'd like to play again, you can now rematch. No problem, awesome stuff. And you can very easily avoid crap connections now. In TTT2, you could get a match, you know, where you'd see, oh my god, it looks like it's a 4-bar, you know, but then it turned out to be garbage. Now you can always try to face people that you know have reliable, good connections. So it's very good in that avoid lag point of view as well. And it gives you a really good overview of what it looks like on ranked battle in your region at the current moment. I could start TTT2 ranked battle and I'd like wait 15 minutes for a match, and then I'd give up and I'd probably go, and I would go like, oh, there's probably no one online at this moment. But now you'll go in and you'll get a list, and if it's only one person or no people, you'll just know immediately, oh, there's not that many people online today, maybe I should play some other day, and it just saves you a lot of time. So what are the downsides? Well, this is great for boosters, because they will just be able to choose their second account immediately and boost very easily. And it's a bit sad, I guess, but I don't really care because we all know who the boosters are anyway. So I've never really seen the point of boosting anyway. They have that really high rank and then they play like garbage, and yeah. And I think it could also hurt people who are not... In TTT2, you know, you were forced to play against all of those annoying characters and annoying players, and you were forced to adapt. Now you can choose to not play certain characters and players, and you just won't have to adapt. So that could be seen as something good or something bad, depending on how you look at it. But I think this is great. And this was brought to us by, thanks to Flying Wonky on Twitter, who posted an image showing not this particular screen, but something close to it, and someone with access to a PS4 version could confirm this. So it's not 100% certain at this very moment, but it's about 90%. So it's, yeah, very most likely going to happen. And in my opinion, it's good stuff. What do you think about this? Hopefully you also think it's good. And then I'm going to talk a bit about Eddy's changes. Now I know more about his changes in Tekken 7. You know, I've talked a bit about his nerfs, but I want to talk more about what happened to the character, and this is all thanks to Jigs, an American player who made a video. I'm going to link to his accounts below, but he made a video where he detailed all of the changes. So I'm going to just give you the summary as we watch this fight here. And I'm going to do this. Awesome. So what are his changes? Relax seems to be pretty much the same, you know, where he does a move into relax and you can just knock him out of it. Although it is not known, they did not show in the video if you can still float him out of it. You remember Kazuya's really fast back to 4, his pickup move? If you did that immediately after Eddy's while standing 1 free, you know, where he went into relax, you could float him. So I don't know yet if you can still float him, because you know in the new Tekken 7 Okizeme system, you know, they just get knocked away from you. But relax is still punishable, of course, when he transitions into it. He has a new string while standing 1-4, which will be used in combos to bound. It's mid-high, of course, so it's a high variation now, instead of while standing 1-3, and it's safe on block, but you can duck it, of course. He has a new string, back 2-4, so his back 2, his old back 2 has a new command, it's back 1+2. But he has back 2-4, which is also a mid-high and a powerful move to bound with. It does a good chunk of damage. So back 2, his old back 2 is now back 1+2, and it's still safe. So still safe. I would have wanted that to be -10, but considering we got huge nerfs on other sides, it's okay that it's still safe. And of course, as you saw in my other video, his relax slippery kicks, the low launcher is it's launch punishable now. It staggers on block. You can even get the delayed hop kick, so it's very, very minus. Everyone gets their biggest launcher pretty much. And counter it back 1-4. Back 1-4 is guaranteed on counter it, but the follow up, you know, the flare, snake edge, it no longer combos. It's no follow up is guaranteed. And then you have forward 4 into the flare, you know, so you remove the back 1. You only have forward 4 into the snake edge launcher. That's guaranteed on counter it, but it's not guaranteed on normal hit anymore as it used to be. So that's also a big nerf. And a big buff, his low poke, counter hit, down forward 4 combos into up 3 or up forward 3+4 for huge damage. So that's a really big buff for Eddy. But so I just feel like Eddy is still a very strong character. You know, people, a lot of capo players have of course expressed like a big frustration with these nerfs, like, oh my god, Eddy's crap now, but in my opinion he's obviously not crap. He just doesn't have these easy go-to moves like his relax mix-up and the back 1-4, where they would just be completely stupid moves, and a lot of Eddy players were carried by those moves. So now I just think legit capo players are going to stick with Eddy, and we are still going to do really well because he still has all of these other tools like down forward 2, up forward 4, who are just amazing moves. So don't buy into this notion that Eddy can't compete anymore, because he sure as hell can. So that is what I wanted to cover in this video. Hope you found it enlightening, and lastly, I just hope you have a nice day. So take care, everyone.